core one routine on 15 seconds. Morning, Trainiacs. With being stuck inside more than, well, even more than normal, even considering I've got this place, I'm stuck inside more than normal, I'm focusing a lot more on strength these days, because with no races coming up, it doesn't really make a lot of sense to pound myself into the ground, try to build up with swim, bike, run really aggressively. But trying to build up my strength will benefit me a lot come swim, bike, run focus time when we get racing again. So these days I'm spending a lot more time in my super cool toe shoes working on my strength. What I'm gonna give you today is a 5-minute core routine that you can do just about every single day. It's low impact, it's not gonna beat you up, but it's been a core routine that I have used over the past 3 years to really avoid a lot of injuries, recover from injuries, and set myself up for faster swimming, cycling, and running. You ever hear the phrase, friends don't let friends wear toe shoes? Where are you all to save me from myself right now, huh? And TK's gonna leave me for this. All right, so Trainiacs. Here's the thing about strength training. It's really important. There have been so many studies that show that having a better ability to lift heavy weight, to bear heavy weight, it improves your efficiency. That means that you are using less energy and less oxygen to do the same paces, or you can work just as hard and go faster. That's the whole thing. In addition to that, strength training helps reduce the likelihood of injury. It, as we're all aging, don't say that I said that. Just, no, don't tell your body that we're actually aging. So just as we are getting less young, we're losing muscle mass, we're losing bone density. This is how you end up seeing people walking around that are like this. It's because everything just starts going like this. It slows down our metabolism. It makes us a little bit chunkier. And as we're getting older, and especially beating ourselves down with swim, bike, run, our hormones are taking a beating, and strength training helps alleviate that. So strength training is really important, but it's hard to do frequently. That's why I think to have that frequent signaling to your body to increase your muscle mass, your bone density, keep your hormones nice and high, you've got to have an option for a less intense strength workout that you can do every single day that doesn't really beat you down to the detriment of your swim, bike, run, and just general overall fitness. So what we're gonna go through here is we're gonna go through the core one routine that I've talked about a lot on Team Trainiac, in books, but I've never done a video just going start to finish through the whole thing. So what you can do is you can get into this strength routine, do it with me, and then I'll give you some guidelines on how to progress yourself. Let's do it. All right, so what you want to do first is you want to get yourself a timer. I've got the Gym Next timer up here. You can use a repeat timer on whatever smartphone you've got. What you want to do is set yourself with 17 rounds. And we're going to do a round here today of 15 seconds with no rest in between. So it's going straight through. So let's get going on this. We're counting down, and essentially it's going to be 4.5 minutes of planking.
2, 1, go.
So you want to keep that bum up in the air, don't let it sag down. Stay nice and firm, suck that stomach into your spine.
3, 2, 1, go.
Then up, down, down. And we're starting the up, down, down with the right hand this time.
3.
Then we're going to move from the right hand to watch how I switch to the left hand. So we're switching to the left hand, still up, up, down, down. Doesn't matter how many times you do it. Just keep going for as long as the interval takes. Then we're reaching. You might have to open your feet up a little bit while you're doing this. And trying not to sway. Don't lean one way or the other, just hold it. Then, side plank. So you're gonna hold this. And as you're doing this, don't open up, don't go forward. Stay just dead vertical. Move over to the other side. Again, dead vertical. So hold that, just like we pushed up, keep pushing up. Go back to the first side. We're gonna raise our leg. Don't open up the toe, keep the toe pointed just slightly down, leading with the heel. Back, other side. Lead with the heel. And we're pressing into the ground firmly with the bottom foot. That's going to activate your side glutes. Back to a side plank on the first side. Hold this. Again, push up. Push up when you're doing this. Hold that. Hold that nice and firm right here. Back to the first side. This is what we're trying to activate. We're trying to get those obliques and the glute medius on the side. Once that's done, we're sitting into a V sit. Try to straighten those legs as much as you can and lean back as much as you can. You should feel shaking here. If you're shaking, it's working. Then, slow twist, really controlled. Slow twists from side to side, and then reaching up. Then we go into fast twists. You don't really need a weight for this like a lot of people use, because you're tired enough as it is. Then we're gonna go up into a bridge. When you're bridging right now, clenching those bum cheeks. Clench those bum cheeks and try to push up basically from the bum cheeks. Keep that clenched bum. Have one leg planted. Dig it into the ground. Grab the ground with your toes. Activate the glute. Same thing on the other side. Activate that glute, dig into the ground with your toes, and as many raises as you can do controlled. And that is the session. Let me catch my breath and we'll talk about it. All right, so that's the core one routine. Why that's so good is, as you see, what it's hitting is it's hitting basically this entire cross section all the way across on both sides. Doing just a dead plank, that's not super functional. Well, yeah, it's gonna make you more stable. Doing all these planks in different variations from side to side, putting yourself in a plank that's kind of twisting your body, that's how you get really functional strength. And when I say functional strength, think of it this way. If you're swimming and you're trying to plant your hand with a really nice catch, but your body isn't stable enough to hold everything firm, all that stress is going to be placed here on the shoulder. I've personally had shoulder injuries that instead of fixing it by addressing the shoulder, we did that routine, because all of a sudden everything in here gets a lot more stable. So as you're planting here, as you're moving side to side with that arrow position, as you're running and you're trying to stabilize your body, if everything from the top of your knees up to your chest is a lot more stable and a lot more able to handle load, you're gonna all of a sudden be much more resilient to injury. You're gonna have less energy that's just going like this, that's just shaking all around because your body's unstable, and you're just going to be overall using a lot less energy, allowing you to have a nice low heart rate when you're swimming, biking, running, or running faster at the same heart rate. Now, I said that you can actually progress this. You don't just do it for 15 seconds. Do it for 15 seconds now and hold that for a few days. Once it feels easy, increase that to 16 seconds, 17 seconds. And what I was told when I was originally given this routine is that when you get to 30 seconds, then you move on to core 2. 4 or 5 years later, I've never got up to core 2. So that gives you a sense of how versatile this is. You can just gradually progress it. Now what we've got going on right now to keep everyone busy is a free virtual triathlon training camp. We had done this in the past before and it's got a value of $227. We sold it back then, but it's free right now to keep everyone busy. So you can get that by going to triathlontaren.com/free camp. And you actually this is in that webinar series and the free camp that happens over 4 days. So triathlontaren.com/free camp to get in on that. Later, Trainiacs. I'm activated.